Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching and I hope you will be fluent in English. This our story is the themes of loyalty, companionship and adaptation to change through the eyes of a dog, Max and Mia, the cute little owner. I'm Max, a golden retriever with golden fur that shines in the sunlight, or so Mia always says. Mia is my best friend. She's 8 years old, with big brown eyes and the kind of laughter that makes you want to wag your tail, even if you don't know why. She always smells like soap and crayons, a scent I've come to associate with warmth, love, and everything good in life. Every morning, I wait by the door as Mia gets ready for school. Her mom scolds her for leaving her shoes untied, and Mia always pats me on the head before she leaves. "I'll be back soon, Max," she says, and I know she keeps that promise. I've learned to trust her, just like I trust the sun to rise every day. My world is simple: the house, the backyard, the park a few blocks away, and most importantly, Mia. The backyard is my favorite place when Mia is at school. There's a big tree where I bury my bones, butterflies that flutter just out of reach, and a fence that keeps me safe but lets me see the world outside. One day, things started to change. It began when boxes appeared in the living room. They were big and smelled like cardboard. At first, I thought it was a game, something new for Mia and me to explore. But then I noticed Mia's mom was putting our things into the boxes: books, toys, even Mia's favorite stuffed bear, Charlie. That's when I sensed something was wrong. Mia came home from school that day and her face looked different. Her smile was missing, and her eyes seemed distant, like she was far away even though she was right in front of me. I nudged her hand with my nose, trying to remind her I was there. She knelt down, wrapping her arms around me tightly, and whispered, "We're moving, Max." Moving. I didn't understand what that meant. The house, the backyard, and the tree were all I knew. But Mia was upset, so I did what I do best. I stayed by her side, offering quiet comfort with every wag of my tail. In the days that followed, the house became less like a home. More boxes piled up, and the rooms echoed when I walked through them. The scent of our life, the warmth of our routine, was fading. Mia was quiet most days, but every night she would hold me close and I could feel her sadness. I didn't know how to fix it, but I knew I had to be there for her. That's what best friends do. The day we left was grey and rainy. Mia's mom called me into the car, and I jumped in, looking back at the house one last time. Mia was already inside, staring out the window with tears in her eyes. I sat close to her, my head resting on her lap, and she stroked my fur absent-mindedly. I wanted to tell her it would be okay, but all I could do was stay close. The new house was small, with no backyard and no big tree. The walls smelled different, like fresh paint and something unfamiliar. Mia's room was smaller too, and her toys were scattered in boxes. I explored the new place, trying to make sense of it. It wasn't like home, but Mia was here, and that was what mattered. The first few days were hard. Mia didn't laugh as much. She didn't run with me or throw the ball like she used to. She spent more time sitting by the window, staring outside at the noisy street. I tried to cheer her up, nudging her with my nose, bringing her favorite ball, even doing silly things like chasing my tail. But it wasn't the same. One rainy afternoon, something changed. Mia came home from school, and for the first time in days, she was smiling. "Max, guess what? There's a park nearby." Her excitement was contagious. I barked and wagged my tail, not fully understanding what she was saying, but knowing it was something good. We raced to the park, Mia holding my leash and running as fast as her little legs could carry her. When we got there, I was in heaven. There was grass, open space, and other dogs. Mia threw the ball for me, and I ran like the wind, feeling free and happy again. Her laughter filled the air, and it was like the sun had come out, even though the sky was still cloudy. From that day on, the park became our new special place. Every afternoon after school, we would go there. Mia's smile returned, and so did her laughter. I made new friends at the park, dogs of all sizes and shapes, and Mia made friends too. The world didn't seem so bad anymore. The new house slowly became home. It didn't have a backyard or a big tree, but it had something even better. It had Mia. And as long as I had Mia, nothing else mattered. I realized that home wasn't a place, it was the people you loved. I had lost a house, but I hadn't lost what was most important. One evening, as Mia and I sat on the porch of our new home, watching the sunset, she looked down at me and smiled. "I'm glad we're here, Max," she said softly. I wagged my tail, resting my head on her knee, knowing that wherever we went, as long as we were together, we'd be okay. And that's what I've learned in my life. As a dog change is hard, but love makes everything better. No matter where we go, I'll always be Mia's best friend. And that's enough for me.